Chicago. Give it up for Emi Dammers, everybody!
All right, hello. How's everyone doing?
Good.
All right, so let me get the cord out of the way. So like you said, I'm from Chicago, and I moved here about 6 or so months ago, and I gotta admit, when I moved here, I kind of thought that New York was gonna be more similar to Chicago, but with completely different pizza. And it's not. New York is completely different, and I think I pinned down the reason why. Nowhere else in the world can you find people better, more skilled, more willing to ignore every single person around them at any given time. I honestly didn't think ignoring people was a skill until I got here and realized I do not have that skill. I was on the subway the other day, and right after I got on the train, a group of boys follows me on with a boombox, so I'm already kind of eyeing them because we do have them in Chicago too. And they set down their boombox, one of them starts fiddling with the music, and the leader, he sort of steps forward and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the show. I just want to let all of you know we are a group of professionals, and we will not kick anybody in the face." And so they hit their music and they start going oons, 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 oons. And they start doing kicks and flips and turns and spins like it looked like a strip club in the matter of 10 seconds. And the music starts getting faster. Oons, 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 oons. And the leader, he sort of like shimmies up the pole to the very top. There is no ceiling room. And just straddles the air around this businessman's face and then just starts going to complete town over him. And the guy did not look up once. Not once. He had full eye contact with his Kindle. You could tell it was like straining effort for him to not look, but not once. The only thing that could ignore you better than a New Yorker is a deaf horse wearing blinders, and even it will look up if you almost kick it in the face. But you know what? I try not to judge those guys because, I'm working multiple jobs, most of my friends are working multiple jobs, and thankfully none of us are working minimum wage because I really think minimum wage is the most insulting thing that you can do to a person. Because you're basically saying to someone, hey, I want you to do a thing. I heard you're good at that thing. Here is the least amount of money possible to get you to do that thing. I checked with the government. If I give you even a penny less, they'll arrest me. So here you go. Here's your $7.75. That's not enough money. You can't live on that. And I kind of expected it. I knew I wanted to be a comedian. I knew I wanted to be in TV and film. So I knew I was going to work multiple jobs for a while. But that strategy would not work with literally any other profession. Like, there is no doctor out there saying, oh, I'm a barista right now, but someday, if I do enough checkups for free, for the exposure, I might get to be a real doctor. There's no lawyer out there going, oh, I work as a cashier right now, but my real passion is law. And at nights, I get to work on cases for free. Can you believe it? It's never gonna happen. That would never happen to a real profession. But all you guys are paying to see me, so. Anyhow. But like I said, I like to consider myself a pretty liberal person. I don't want to judge anyone by how they look or where they're from, their accent, any of that stuff. But I do make one exception. I will judge you if you are a white man wearing salmon shorts and loafers. I call it the My Daddy Will Sue You outfit. And it's not always that exact color combination, and it's not always the same accessories. Sometimes instead of salmon, they've got navy blue little anchors patterned all over. Sometimes Ray-Bans tucked into a polo. But if you've got more than one of those items, I don't like you. We're not gonna get along. And if you've ever had a conversation with one of these people, you'll understand why, because they do not have conversations. They have monologues. And for me, it always seems to be about the same three things. Numbers, which I'm bad at, so can we not? How much they had to drink last night, always in the form of a list. 2 shots of Jaeger, 3 beers, 4 vodkas, and just like something he mixed up. I don't know what it was, bro. It was good. Or who they slept with last night. Bro. You should have seen this girl. She just had this personality about her. And I don't know, pretty much once you've heard that monologue once, you never need to hear it again. But I have been thinking about giving them a second chance because none of them have almost kicked me in the face. That's my time. Thank you so much.